Most of the things that I try to get the young people to respect, you know. I always think about the future.
I'm Alaskan Chef Rob Kinneen, and this is Traditional Foods Contemporary Chef. We're on the Tanana River, just a short 4 miles out of Fairbanks, in the interior of Alaska. Athabascan Elder Howard Luke has been kind enough to invite us to his fish camp to impart his stories and wisdom. You're in for a treat. Are you ready? Let's get started. So Howard, what do we have here?
This is the water tea.
Okay.
Yeah. And what they do is they pick these out. They pick them and they dry them before you use them.
Oh, so you don't use it fresh?
No.
Okay.
No. You could, but I mean, it's no taste to it.
Now you have the whole root here. Is it the whole root we're looking for, or just this?
No, this is.
Okay.
Just
So the actual leaves, right?
Yeah.
In this episode, we are going to make a grilled fry bread with Hudson Bay tea or Labrador tea, cranberries, and we're going to mix it up a little bit with some flowers, some different flowers here. Again, we've got Stormy Simeon joining us, faithful assistant. So the first step is the flowers. I wanted to go over this real quick. We've got a general all-purpose, a chickpea flour, and this is or garbanzo bean, and then a brown rice flour. Even if you can't find these, you could cut this with a 50-50 ratio of whole wheat or something pretty standard that would just integrate a little bit more of a healthy grain into your diet. Stormy and I have been working on some knife skills here, and she's going to help me out with some tea. Now, I grew up calling this Hudson Bay tea. It's called Labrador tea, so I guess it just depends where you go. What she's going to do is go ahead and give this stuff a really nice slice. So we're going to get started on the dough. We're going to mix that with the vegetable oil, a little bit of salt. We're going to go ahead and integrate the tea in right now. Save the berries for the very last because they're still pretty ripe and juicy, so we're going to want to keep them kind of intact. Good, that's looking good. You want me to take over? Now what we're going to do is just kind of mix this up. Looks pretty good. I like to get this kind of into a form. I'm going to get just a little bit of flour on my hands so I can manipulate this.
Oh, look, I see some berries over here. Looks like cranberry bushes over here. I like the real dark cranberries, real dark ones. You can tell they're real ripe.
I was told if you pick them before a frost, like they're better to make jelly, and then after the frost is when they taste better. We're gonna get those berries in there and just kind of fold them in gently. You see they're nice and juicy, got a little bit of liquid in there. There you go. And just kind of fold over once or twice like this, and then you turn it. The same thing, you just fold it over. And you just kind of watch these berries, they'll start kind of popping out periodically, but it mixes them in pretty good without a whole lot of aggressive stirring and, you know, breaking them up and stuff. We're going to transfer this right to a table. What we're going to do, I'm going to put just a little bit of flour down. So you see we got these berries, the tea integrated into it. Sprinkle a little bit of flour on this, and then what we're going to do is just kind of patty them down a little bit, keep them in the shape, and pop them right on the grill like that. So they've got a little bit of depth, a little bit of height on there, but they're still kind of down. So what we're going to do is take these, patty them down, and tamp them down so they've got a little bit, you know, maybe a ½ inch right there on the side, so that they'll stand up on the grill on their own. You ready to fire these up on the grill? All right, we've got our fry bread ready to go. We've got Stormy ready to catch it after we flip it over. We've got our tea hot and ready. Always be sure to drop it away from you and as little into the oil as possible. Oil's nice and warm. You know, got that, and it's just kind of cooking away. So we're gonna give it a minute or two. Not mess around with it too much. You can see how it's starting to steam up or puff up. That's the baking powder reacting to the heat. And check the other side. Got a good little crisp there. That nice color right here. See the tea peeking through and the berries look nice and cooked. Looks like we're ready for a snack. So we get to take a little break, a little tea time. Thanks for your help today. So there you have it. We've got some Indian fry bread, mixed grains. We've got high bush cranberries, Labrador tea, and jam from earlier this year. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you real soon.
There's a store outside your door, food outside your door, healthy food on land and sea, nutrition for the family. Yeah, hey, store outside your door. Seasonal harvest, wild and free, passed down to you and me. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, hey, yeah. Nature's